well done. We used to compliment the person who doing something well, doing something right. They're doing the good job, right? Everyone wants to get a compliment, right? No one wants to get scolded. No one wants to get a bad speech, something like that, right? And today I have some reference from the book Well Done. It is the same, quite the same sound. Well and well done, right? Well done. This book, catching people doing things right. Here is the whale. Whale like to be trained this way. The author, his name is Ken Blanchard. Once he went to the museum. No, not the museum. He went to here amusement, and he in San Diego, and he see the whale perform so well, and then he wondered how the trainers here train the whale so well that they perform so extraordinary than the whale in the ocean. I really resonate with many quotes, many topics in this book. I will choose some to show all of you. He said, the more attention you pay to a behavior, the more it will be repeated. He found that the way the trainer trained the whale is they would pay attention only when the whale perform in a good way, in a proper way, in the way that the trainers want. But when the whale act in the improper way, in the not the way that the trainer wants, they would just ignore them. And every time they do things right, the trainer will feed them. They will give them food, give them food, something like that. So every time so the whale will know they need to act this way so that they will get food, right? This is the way that, and right, the more we pay attention to the behavior, the more it will be repeated. So if we feed them when they're doing things right, they will repeat it over and over again by themselves without us having to force them, to hit them, something like that. Just ignore what the wrong things and pay attention to the only good things. They will repeat it. They will repeat the good thing by themselves. This can actually apply to our people as well. When even when we, for example, when we top executives, thing like that, when we are boss, when we want to train our employees, the author in the book, they recommend us to just don't pay attention to the mistakes, and instead we only pay attention to the good things, and we compliment when the worker employees doing things right. This is the way to go. Actually, this is the way to go. the way to train people, even in our family, in the family, when we want to teach kids, right? If we just teach them in a forceful way, don't do this, don't do that, they usually have a resentment, right? Resentment toward us. And sometimes they even are rebellious toward us. So actually, they in this book they recommend us to just find the good thing in the kids, in the person, and compliment them. They will repeat what's the good thing by themselves. And when there is an issue happening, we act it without blaming anyone. This is the way. For example, in our monkhood, when there is some problems happening, we will not find the wrong person, the person who did something wrong. But actually, what we do, we would help to fix the problem together. And without finding the false person, the person who did something wrong. So this is the way that we will be able to live in harmony like this right now without blaming anyone. So don't blame anyone, but we would help to fix the problem instead. This is the way to go to live happily and harmoniously. There is one quote: take a minute to catch someone doing things right today. You'll be surprised at the difference it makes. Actually, you will be surprised. Somehow before long ago, I used to catch something that people doing something wrong. They use this. Why they don't make it clean? Why they don't make it tidy? Why they just put it over there? Something like that. But what only I got is only unhappiness, right? If we just find faults in the person, actually we will get only unhappiness, right? And you will be surprised at the difference it makes. It will make the people around us be happy, right? If we got something people and we compliment them, we give the knowledge to them, give the uplifting encouragement to them, everyone will be happy, right? And you will be surprised, especially the first person who will get the benefit is we ourselves. We will get the benefit first. The person who get is because when we compliment them, we will be happy. That makes sense, right? That so makes sense. And I would say here that sometimes it might be so, sometimes in the day it might be difficult to find something good, to catch something, people doing something good, right? Because as we know that our mind is prone to go down, right? Are prone go down to the negativities. So the way to uplift our mind, to clean our mind, to cleanse our mind is to practice meditation. This is, I don't want to say, but it is the best way to help us to stay positivity throughout the day. This is the way, guys. Without meditation, because meditation will help us to have a clear mind. It's like a glass of water. If the water is clear, we will be able to see through and see the back of the glass clearly, right? Easily. But if the water is full of dust, full of mud, we will always see the dust and the mud inside the glass. Like our mind, if our mind is clouded, full of dust, full of negativities, we will not be able to see the good things in we can see the good things in other people, but it's gonna be a whole lot easier for us to see the good things in everyone around us, in every situation with the clear mind. That's why I say that meditation is key. Meditation is so key for us to have a clear mind. When we have clear mind, we will be able to see the good things in every situation, even in a bad situation. We will be able to have a willpower, have the encouragement to overcome them with a clear mind, with a meditation. And if we stay positive throughout the day, it will help us in meditation as well. They support each other inside the session and outside the session. If we maintain the positivity well throughout the day, when it's time to practice meditation, it's going to be easy for us to go inside, go within, travel within. And when we meditate well as well, it will help us, support us to stay positive throughout the day. So if we practice this cycle over and over again, what happens? Let's practice. It's going to be upward spiral, right? But yeah, that's it. My teacher said, negative thinking is a thief that usually steals happiness from us. It is the thief, right? It is the thief. Every time we think negatively, what will happen? We will suffer at the first place, right? We will be the person who are unhappy, right? So just don't think negative. Just think positive. Find the good things, and remember that the best way to find a good thing, to be positive, is through meditation. So don't skip meditation for just one day. Don't skip for a single day. Let's practice meditation together. Like here, we have the daily mind showers every day, right? Just come every day. You will have the practice every day. That's so easy. And as I mentioned, maybe I a little bit late today. And as I mentioned before, this is the Buddhist land or the rain retreat for the monks, right? And I got the teaching from my teacher. The main wisdom today, the main teaching today was, it really resonated with me, but actually is what we taught in meditation every day. He gave us to the teacher. My teacher said that เข้าพรรษาเข้าถึงธรรม This is rhyme in Thai, but when translate to English, it's gonna be rain retreat is the duration of attaining enlightenment, something like that. So rain retreat is, yeah. And he gave us the way to you can practice as well, nah? He gave us the way such as whenever we do our daily activity, daily chores, starting from when we wake up, we visualize the crystal ball or the Buddha in our mind. When we brush our teeth, when we eat, when we do anything, we visualize, we imagine the crystal ball and imagine the Buddha or anything that we are used to the most at that moment. Do it. Just practice it. Practice it. And this rain retreat will be the time of refinement, the time of improve of positivity inside of us. Yeah, this is actually my teacher gave me a lot, but the time is up now. I hope everyone gets some inspiration to practice meditation more and more.